welcome back, guys, to Midwest Scraping. Your host, me. All right, I try to make people laugh. It don't work very well, but anyways, I just want to do a real quick video on the progress of getting the hood ready to be painted. So I just found out today, Wednesday, supposed to be 7 degrees out, so that's going to help me out in my situation of painting this hood. So today in the garage it's about 65 degrees, so it's pretty warm in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait until Wednesday to spray the primer and spray the paint. So what I'm going to do Wednesday, I'm going to come straight home when I get off work, because I work third shift, so I go in at 11 p.m. and get off at 7 a.m. So as soon as I get home, I'm going to go straight to bed, be in bed by 7:30, get up at noon, get my shower, get ready to come out to the garage Wednesday to primer the hood and spray the gloss black on it. So as you guys can tell in the beginning of the video, I went ahead and wet sanded the whole hood. Like I said, this hood was never painted, so it didn't take very long to wet sand it. There are a little spots that I am kind of curious about. Hopefully the primer will stick to it, and there's like a couple shiny spots like right in that area, so I might hit that again, wet sand those areas again. I kind of like the way I was taught how to wet sand is you get the area wet, you get your sandpaper wet, you use real fine grit, anywhere from 600 grit to 1000 grit. Some people use 1500 grit, some people use 1200 grit. I use anywhere from 600 to 1000 grit. So I went over the whole hood, wet sanded the whole hood with 600 grit, then I switched over to 1000 grit and wet sanded the hood again over top of what I just did. So there are some spots that are still, the way my grandfather told me, you don't want to see any shininess. You just want to make the hood look dull. Especially if it's a new panel. If it's a brand new panel, just came out of the box and went right onto the vehicle, you want the area to look dull. See how dull that is? And then if you come up here, see where the shininess is? Right through there, that's shiny. So that means there's still something there that the wet sanding paper didn't get off. So sometimes you got to wet sand that area a couple more times. So I'm going to wet sand that area one more time. There's just a few spots here and there. There's like that spot down the middle. It looks like I didn't get it real good. And there is some spots right here. So if you look at the hood, you can see where the shininess is compared to where there is no scuff marks. That's pretty much how you want your hood to look. Some spots are still dirty, so I got to go over top of it, and I normally use this stuff to clean my area out with. It is a cleaning rag. That's what I normally use to clean my surface with. I normally cut them in half. As you can tell, it's a 28 by 24 sheet, so it will cover almost this whole panel right through here on this truck, this hood. So what I'm going to do is I will open it all up, and then I will cut it down the middle and just use part of it, and then put it in a Ziploc baggie, and then put it back in my cabinet so I can use the other half for another project. So tomorrow or Wednesday, when I go to paint this hood, I will take that rag I will take that rag and go ahead and wipe it all down with the rag, and then I will come over here to my workbench and get my paint ready. Like I said, this paint that I'm using is that stuff, primer, ready to spray. You don't have to mix it, you don't have to do nothing with it. All what you do is you open the can, you pour it in your paint gun, and you go with it. So since I haven't painted a car for many years now, and I haven't painted a panel since 2004, 2006, with my grandfather, I figured buying these small cans and ready to use will at least help me go ahead and pour it in the gun and go ahead and start spraying. Then that way I will adjust my air pressure on my gun. That's why I bought a gauge to put on here, so I can adjust my air pressure up at the gun and adjust my spray pattern how wide I want to spray it. So me and my grandpa, we normally we always used a wider pattern of spray, so when I go to spray the hood, then I can, you know, spray it in a wider pattern. So now I just have to do all that Wednesday. I will put a sheet of paper up on the wall, and I will hit it on the wall to see what pattern I want to make, and then that way I will go from there. So, but now when I go to spray a car, I have an air compressor, a Walmart air compressor. It's I think a 20-gallon tank. I got it from a buddy of mine who didn't want it no more. It's one of the tanks I always wanted to get. Something not too big, something not too small, but something I can use power tools, paint guns, staple guns, nail guns. Wanted something I can use a bunch of stuff with. So this here will be perfect to do the hood. So when I go to do the hood, it should be the way the tank should be able to do what I need to do with. So so we're going to go ahead and do this Wednesday. So Wednesday I will do a video on this, and I probably will set up my phone. Like I said, I don't use a GoPro or anything like that. I just use my cell phone. So what I'm going to do is I will set up my phone somewhere, and I will video with me spraying the hood and me in the process of getting everything ready, prepped, and ready to go. So last night I stayed up kind of late and got the truck taped off, got the plastic laid the way I wanted to lay. Now it's I'm Wednesday, just gotta wait till Wednesday to spray the hood. The hood's, you know, sanded, prepped, ready to go. So all what I have to do Wednesday is come into the garage, wipe it down, and get the paint gun ready and get the way I want it to spray and spray it on. So if you guys want to see me spray this hood, please hit that like button wherever it's at. I don't know where, down, below, up, top, left, right, don't know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share it with your friends who are just now learning how to paint a vehicle or painting a fender or something. Like I said, you don't need a lot of money to build a nice ride. Like I said, paint gun was 12 bucks. The primer was $29.99. The paint is $21. I don't know how I got it that cheap, because other parts stores had it for $29.99, so 30 bucks. I don't have a lot of money wrapped up into this paint job. It's getting ready to do the hood. So you can do painting a car on a budget and still make it look nice. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a show paint job where you paint a car, wax it, and do all that and take it to a car show. So This one, it's my personal vehicle. I drive it every summer, so that's why I'm doing it. And plus it helps me kind of reteach myself how to spray a vehicle. So like I said, stay tuned and make sure you get ready to watch the video. Wednesday night I will upload this video after I'm done painting the hood. Wednesday I will make sure Wednesday evening it is uploaded as soon as I'm done painting the hood. So plan on watching the video around 6 o'clock, 6 or 7, somewhere around there. So as soon as the hood's done painting, I will take the time to upload my video so you guys can see it being done. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment. And thank you very much for the people who has subscribed and who has liked and shared my videos. I appreciate it. We're only at 1,762 people, but I like to see the numbers hit at least 2,000 subscribers, so, and 2,000 views. That would be awesome. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. So, but that's cool. That's all right. These videos are not really trying to do anything with these videos. All what I'm trying to do is maybe use some of my knowledge to help some of you guys out there who are just coming up in this world and wanting to have a nice ride. So like I said, enough rambling, enough blabbling. I am going to get off here. I'm going to go in and lay down and take my nap before work, since I got the hood wet sanded and ready to go for Wednesday. So stay tuned, guys. I will talk to you later. Much love to all of you, and you guys have a good evening. Here's your T100 forecast. Lows level off around 17 tonight under mainly clear skies. Winds out the northwest.